SMT Nation, we back. Nation, I want to give credit to the creator, the owner of this. This is actually from New Street Research, so the source. We'll definitely give them their credit, and it came out of the Jeff Baumgartner article from Light Reading. So I want to get that kind of out of the way and get that out there, but I want to take a look at this data. It tells us something really important and surprising. I bet you guys didn't know it, but AT&T actually has the fastest growing, most growth in fixed wireless access in the first 2 quarters out of any company ever. Pretty incredible to think about that. And I know everybody's kind of poo-pooing on the lack of availability of it and the lack of inspiration from AT&T, but the data says otherwise. Anyways, let's take apart the data. Let's look at the numbers, make some sense out of this. I'll put the original article link for you guys. That'll be in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. All right, folks. So according to this chart, it's got Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile fixed wireless access customer additions lined up here for you. We have the first quarter for all 3 carriers down on the left-hand corner. All right, so when Verizon launched fixed wireless access, T-Mobile launched fixed wireless access, and AT&T launched fixed wireless access, their first full quarter numbers are very telling. AT&T, the fastest grower of the 3 at launch. Verizon added 17,000, T-Mobile added 20,000, and AT&T added 26,000. It's about 25% faster than T-Mobile and almost 50% faster than Verizon. Most people will say that AT&T is not as good at growing this service compared to T-Mobile and Verizon, but the data says otherwise. Let's kick it up a notch. Let's go to the second quarter. In each of their respective second quarters of offering the service, AT&T again outpaces both T-Mobile and Verizon. They outpace T-Mobile by 2,000 net adds, and they outpace Verizon by over 40,000 ads, I should say. All right, so there's a huge discrepancy there. And we don't have the third quarter numbers yet because obviously both T-Mobile and Verizon have long been beyond their third quarter of selling their services and their fourth, but we're waiting for AT&T's numbers, which we'll get in April. And we'll see. T-Mobile added 93,000 in their third quarter of the service, selling it. Verizon added 55,000. Where do I expect AT&T to be? I expect them to be just above 93,000, just above and beyond T-Mobile, right? So maybe they'll be 94,000, maybe they'll be 95, maybe 98. I don't know. Depends, if people like the service or they're, T-Mobile skill and their 5G plus, and they can sell the service to more folks, as their copper catch to answer what's, the decommissioning of their DSL. And then you got the fourth quarter. Verizon at 78,000 and T-Mobile at 95,000. I expect AT&T to be beyond both of them. I don't see why not. And maybe it's not by much, but I think they will. What do you guys think of this data? Tell me. Number one, are you surprised? I think some of you might be. Number two, do you expect AT&T to continue to outpace those quarterly ads from the other 2 providers in their respective third and fourth quarters of selling it? I'm telling you, when I first saw these numbers, I was kind of surprised and shocked, but I wouldn't sleep on AT&T to be able to provide similar growth beyond their competitors in their respective quarters. What say you? What are your thoughts and opinions on this? Sound off in the comment section below. You all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.